This is my 1992 Mazda MX-3. Now, I wasn't going to tell you guys a whole lot about this thing. It was going to be quiet. It was going to be a secret. And there's a reason behind that. I don't actually plan on keeping this car, but there's something very special about what I want in it. Peep the carbon fiber hood. This MX-3 has a KLZE swap in it, straight from Japan. You could only get this motor out of the Japan variants of the K-Series cars that they had there. This is called the K-Series. It's a 2.5 liter V6. These make 200 horsepower. Again, the most powerful and the biggest one out of the K-Series that Mazda made. Now, you could get the MX-3 with a V6, but normally it came with the 1.8 liter. You could also get the MX-6, which I think came with a 2.3 V6. Of the US markets and the Canadian markets didn't come with this size. So that's what I'm taking out of it. Like I said, this is a front wheel drive, and this was almost the competitor to the MX-5, which was only the 1.6 or the 1.8 liter inline 4. That was a rear wheel drive. These are both two-door cars, but this one failed, and then Mazda discontinued it. Or the MX-5 guys. It's funny because this was seen as a girly car, but you know, the MX-5. All the dudes dressing up as ghosts. So like I said, I picked that thing up about a month and a half ago, and it's been sitting there ever since. I bought it, not running. There's some cool things on it that I'm gonna show you guys. But basically the whole plan with that car is, and like I said, I wasn't gonna tell you guys much about it because it's kind of a personal project. I'll be honest, I've had the Mazda 3 for like 6 years, and to be honest, I just get bored sometimes. I really get bored of it. I'm in that phase right now. I'm just bored of the car. I'd honestly just rather sell it and buy something fun. Keep it around and I'll keep making content on it. So that's a bit more of a personal project. I've had cars like the 1992, I think it was 1991 Mazda 323. I had my MX-5 at one point, and those cars didn't do good on the channel because, well, those cars aren't exactly a Mazda 3 or a modern day car. Those were cars that I personally wanted as a, you know, as me. They didn't do well on the channel, and I saw those results, which, you know, made me kind of get rid of them because they weren't doing well. Now, on the MX-3's hands, I don't want to share it on YouTube because I don't want to see that you guys don't like it, and so that I get rid of it. This is a personal car to me. This is something that I personally want to do, and that's why we're here. Now, like I said, we're not going to be keeping this car, and what's kind of cool about it, I'm going to obviously be taking this V6 out of it and getting a cleaner MX-3 and putting this V6 into that one, and then kind of doing a small MX-3 build. I don't know how long I'm going to keep it. Other stuff that I want, and I think this is more or less just to do my first motor swap. I've never pulled a motor. I've pulled a trans, I've done clutches on 2 of my cars, but I've never gone to the point where I've pulled a motor. So this is gonna be the test mule where I learn how to do that, and then I'll move on to something else. Might be a little that I want a bit more than a front wheel drive MX-5. Now I wanna show you guys the cool features about this car. Lamborghini doors, just one. The other one's not installed. One really neat thing that you don't see on, obviously, these older cars, carbon fiber hood, very rare. I doubt anybody sells these anymore. I won't be keeping this though. This already has a buyer. Like I said, the KLZE with the curve neck intake and a big vibrant intake. I don't know. This is going to be coming out. It's got headers. It's got a full custom catback exhaust. It sounds wicked. Cue the sound clip. Now, there's reasons why I'm not keeping this body. The 2 front fenders are cooked, and this car has been sitting for about 15 years. It's got the cringy taillights on it. Everything that you'd expect. The cringy halos from back in the day. Like I said, these are 2 doors, and these are pretty much the exact same weight as the MX-5. These only weigh, I think it comes out to 2,300 pounds, which I think is only a couple hundred pounds off. This glass trunk alone at least weighs 70 or even like 100 pounds, dude. This thing is heavy. Looking inside here, it's pretty much everything that you'd expect. It's got some cool dash gauge, whatever, some gross aftermarket pedals that don't allow you to put the pedal straight to the floor. It's got a push to start ignition that's really bunk. I call these the confetti seats. I love these seats in the MX-3s. And I did the fuel pump to get it started. Put a bunch of dyno matting and stuff like that in it. The guy that owned it before me had it for, I think it was his first car. He was like 16, now he's like 35. So this car is like your pinnacle of like 90s car modifications. And here we are in 2023, almost 2024, gonna do our own modern build to it with the V6 in it. Just gonna start pulling it apart. I don't know what I'm doing. I got a workshop manual with me to make it easier. The motor obviously won't be pulled today. I still gotta get like a stand and stuff like that. My first motor pull. Update. Can't find the coolant drain. Oh, Jesus. Ooh. Ooh, yep, we're making that. Like, dude, it's bedtime. The coolant reservoir is held on by hopes and dreams. Quite literally. Oh, there's some coolant in there. I wonder what that tastes like. Oh. Garbage. Battery's out. Now I gotta take the tray out. 1990s meet power. Did they have power tools back then? Probably not. Doubt it. Battery tray, garbage. There's fluorescent lights over there, that would have been bad. I gotta remove the whole thing? How do you do that? Radiator hose. Check this one out. We gotta take our upper shroud off, so now we're finally getting to the fun stuff. Wiring just hanging out. I'm so concerned, really. Sure too much. Oh. I'm done. I almost completed the first book, the first page of the workshop manual, which is like taking all the crud out of the way. The power steering pump's like under the motor, and it's getting like really dark out here quick, so I'm gonna finish off here and just kind of clean up around there, because there's like, to be honest, the reason I don't want to do this anymore is because there's a lot of spiders and stuff. So next time you guys will see this thing will probably be when this beauty wants to come out. Until next time, ciao MX-3. So I just spent like an hour looking at the power steering pump. I'll deal with it another day. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a like on the video, and comment down below what you guys think about the little V6 MX-5. I'll start making content on it, maybe somewhat regularly once cool things happen, but I don't plan on having it like as a channel car. Just something personal for me to enjoy outside of the camera. So anyways guys, thank you so much. Keep it real. I'll see y'all in the next one.